Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be reactions for NXT Heatwave 2022. So I got 1 out of the 5 matches correct. So I only got 1 match right. I did very bad at the predictions this time. I was kind off of my game. I thought I knew what was gonna happen, but I guess I was totally wrong. Unfortunately, I did very bad in the predictions. I only got 1 match right. And hopefully I do better next time at the NXT predictions. Next time, I won't go with my heart. I will go with my head and my brain. Because I thought I knew what was going to happen. I went with my heart on some of the picks, and I knew I should have picked the people that I should have picked before. So, unfortunately, I did very bad at the predictions, but I'm done talking about that. Let's just get into the reaction. So, the first match of the night is a singles match for the North American Championship. Carmelo Hayes versus Giovanni Vinci, winner of the singles match and still NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes. So, this was a really good match. Giovanni Vinci almost won the match, but Trick Williams kept getting involved. And eventually that cost Giovanni Vinci the match. So Giovanni Vinci is not the NXT North American Champion. Carmelo Hayes is. Honestly, in my opinion, I think after this happening, I think Giovanni Vinci should have a feud with Trick Williams. And then after he beats Trick Williams, he goes back to feuding with Carmelo Hayes and wins the NXT North American Championship, and that's how I think it should play out, but I'm not too sure how it's going to play out, but hopefully that can happen. The second match is a singles match, Roxanne Perez versus Cora Jade. Winner of the singles match, Cora Jade. It was an okay match. Little shorter than I thought it was gonna be, but Roxanne Perez's emotions got the better of her, and that's why Cora Jade won the match. The match was okay. I feel like I should pick Cora Jade in that situation, but I thought Triple H would go with Roxanne Perez winning, but I was wrong. The third thing, street fight match, Santos Escobar versus Tony Dangelo. Winner of the street fight, Tony Dangelo. So I was very surprised by Tony D'Angelo winning. I honestly thought Triple H would make Santos Escobar win, and Legado del Fantasma would go back to normal. But I guess I was wrong. So Santos Escobar is out of NXT now, and Legado del Fantasma still with the Tony D'Angelo gang. So that must mean Santos Escobar is going to the main roster. And I figured for a while this was going to eventually happening. I knew when Tony D'Angelo became the Dawn of NXT, something was going to happen. I didn't know this was going to happen specifically, but I knew eventually Santos would go to the main roster. So, I got the match wrong, but it's not a bad decision for Santos to go to the main roster because he's been on NXT. He was the Cruiserweight champion for the longest time, and he can go to the main roster. The fourth match is a singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. Mandy Rose versus Zoe Stark. Winner of his singles match and still NXT Women's Champion, Mandy Rose. Now, I was very surprised by this because they were literally teasing that Zoe Stark would win the match. But Mandy Rose won. So, I thought Triple H had faith in Zoe Stark, and I thought she would actually beat Mandy Rose. But I should have went with my brain instead of my heart, and I should have picked Mandy Rose. So, it was a good match. Singles match for the NXT Championship. Braun Breaker versus Jade McDonough. Winner of the singles match, Braun Breaker. Yep, I was right. Braun Breaker won. I went with the safe choice, picking Braun Breaker. So instead of my predictions being terrible, it's just very bad. Which I don't really have too many very bad pay-per-view predictions. But today I wasn't really thinking straight, and I didn't do too well. When you do predictions, you're not going to get every single match right, and you're going to have bad days, and I had a bad day, so, I'll do better next time. But Braun Breaker won. He's still the NXT champion. A good match. JD McDonough said what he was going to do. He targeted Braun Breaker's shoulder. He took Braun Breaker's pain. But unfortunately, he couldn't beat Braun Breaker. And it was a good match. So, what was the match of the night? The match of the night was the singles match for the NXT Championship. Like I said in my predictions video, I said that match was going to be good, and it was. Everything I expected happened, so good match. The underdog match of the night is the street fight match between Santos, Escobar, and Tony D'Angelo. I'm not really too happy that Santos Escobar lost. I thought Triple H would go with the smart decision and keep Santos Escobar with the Legado del Fantasma. But I think he has a bigger plan for him, and I think he's going to the main roster. So I can't wait to see what Triple H is going to do with Santos Escobar. And Legado del Fantasma is still with Tony D'Angelo, so they ain't going anywhere anytime soon. But it was a good match, and you guys know I love stipulation matches, and that's why that was my underdog match of the night. Honorable mention. I honestly have to say the singles match for the NXT North American Championship better is match than the NXT Women's Championship match. In my honest opinion, it was good. It had better wrestling. Giovanni Vinci, his character is going to get him over, and I think Triple H knows this. Giovanni Vinci is kind of like Austin Theory of NXT. They basically are the same character. Well, one is from the United States, the other one is from Italy. One is from Italy, takes photos of himself and likes Gucci, while Austin Theory is a guy from the United States, likes to take selfies and likes to brag about it. But it was a good match, good fight. Carmelo Hayes put on another good show. It was a good match. I was happy with it. I wasn't happy with the outcome, but it was still a good match. The Mandy Rose match, the match was okay. It was mostly Mandy Rose working the leg of Zoe Stark the whole time. And they teased us with Zoe Stark winning the championship, and she didn't. So I don't know what the point of that was. what the point of the storyline was if Zoe Stark was not going to win. So I guess those are my predictions and reactions for NXT Heatwave 2022. Please post a comment. What were your predictions and reactions for NXT Heatwave 2022? And if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, period.